They found him standing. Not floating. Not unconscious. Standing. 100 feet underwater. Inside a ship declared a grave. After 18 days. The ocean does not forgive mistakes. It does not wait. It does not care who you are. When the sea decides to take something back, it usually keeps it. But once, just once, a man refused to disappear. This is a real story. His name was Harrison Okene. And by every law of nature, Harrison Okene should not exist. On May 26, 2013, Harrison Okene boarded a tugboat called the Jaskin 4. It wasn't a luxury ship. It wasn't even a large one. It was a working vessel. Steel corridors, engine noise, oil-stained floors. The job was routine. Nothing felt dangerous. The ocean was calm. That's how most disasters begin. Somewhere off the coast of Nigeria, the ship suddenly tilted. Not slowly. Violently. A wave struck the hull at the worst possible angle. Steel screamed. Men were thrown off balance. And before anyone understood what was happening, the ship flipped. 30 seconds. That's all it took. 30 seconds for a working vessel to become a sinking trap. Water burst through corridors. Lights exploded. The engine died mid-roar. Men tried to run. But ships don't have exits. Harrison was in the bathroom. When the ship rolled, he didn't think. He reacted. He ran downward, not upward. A mistake. That would save his life. As the ship slammed onto the ocean floor, something impossible happened. One room trapped air. A small pocket. Barely enough to stand in. The water stopped at Harrison's chest. Above him, metal. Below him, darkness. Around him, pressure strong enough to crush bone. He was alive. But only barely. The silence came fast. No engines. No voices. No movement. Harrison listened. Nothing answered. That's when it hit him. Everyone else was gone. 100 feet underwater. The Jaskin 4 rested 30 meters below the surface. That depth means one thing. No human escapes on their own. This was not a survival situation. This was a countdown. Oxygen doesn't disappear loudly. It fades. Every breath Harrison took shortened his future. He slowed his breathing. Short inhales. Long pauses. Every movement was now a decision. Water steals heat without touching you. The air was freezing. His clothes were soaked. He shivered constantly. Muscles cramped. Standing hurt. Sitting felt worse. Day 1. On the first day, hope was loud. Surely someone noticed. Surely the ship was missed. Surely rescue was already coming. Harrison knocked on the wall. Once. Then he stopped. If they heard him, good. If they didn't, noise was wasted air. Day 2. Thirst came first. His tongue swelled. His lips cracked. Salt burned his throat. There was water everywhere. And none of it drinkable. The mind turns inward. In darkness, the brain becomes dangerous. Memories surfaced. Faces. Voices. His family. His mind tried to pull him away from the moment. He forced himself back. Thinking too much meant panic. Panic meant faster breathing. Faster breathing meant death. Day 3. Carbon dioxide built up. Breathing felt heavier. His head throbbed. Thoughts slowed. The air tasted wrong. This is how people die quietly. The ship moves. Sometimes the ship creaked. Sometimes metal popped. Each sound felt final. Like the hull giving up 1 inch at a time. Harrison stood completely still. Listening. Waiting. Day 5. The darkness moved. Shadows appeared where nothing existed. Once, he thought he saw a person. He blinked until his eyes hurt. Nothing. He realized the truth. His brain was starving too. Day 7. By now, rescue should have come. It hadn't. That meant something worse. The ship was listed as lost, and lost ships stay lost. Harrison did not pray. He did not scream. He made a quieter choice. He decided not to die yet. No reason. No plan. Just refusal. Day 9. Standing became exhausting. His knees shook constantly. Sleep came in seconds-long fragments. Time stopped making sense. Minutes stretched. Hours collapsed. The first sound. Then it happened. A vibration. Faint. Metallic. Not imagined. Real. Something touched the ship. If it was rescue, noise mattered. If it wasn't, noise wasted oxygen. Harrison tapped once. Waited. Tapped again. Then stopped. Silence returned. Day 11. Nothing followed. No response. No confirmation. Hope retreated again. This hurt more than despair. The cold claims him. His hands shook uncontrollably. Numbness spread. Pain faded. This scared him more than pain. Numbness meant shutdown. Something shifted. Not surrender. Acceptance. Harrison stopped imagining tomorrow. He lived only in seconds. Breath. Pause. Stillness. The second sound. Louder. Clearer. A scrape. A tool. This wasn't his mind. This was human effort. He slammed the wall. Once. Twice. Then he collapsed. Exhaustion took everything. The air was nearly gone. Every breath burned. Vision blurred. This was the line. A beam pierced the darkness. Real. Bright. Moving. Harrison raised his arm. It felt impossible. The light paused. Then returned. Metal screamed. Water surged. Cold exploded. Hands grabbed him. Human hands. He let go. Divers pulled Harrison Okene into open water. Into light. Into air that burned his lungs. He coughed violently. Alive. After 18 days. Doctors were stunned. Rescuers were silent. Everyone said the same thing. He should not exist. The ship remains. The Jaskin 4 still rests on the ocean floor. A grave. Except for one space. One room. That once held a man who refused to disappear. This was not luck. Not miracle. Not destiny. It was endurance stretched past human design. And proof that sometimes the ocean loses.